I'm here at Sunny Street Cafe in Dublin. We're talking a little bit about preparing to reopen, and so the owner is right here with me, Kate.
Hi.
Is that on you? Kate, can you tell me a little bit about what it's like preparing?
Well, from the minute the restaurant had to shift gears and go from a full-service dining to 100% carry-out, it's like totally rewriting your business model. And
That's stressful.
It's very stressful. And it changes on a daily basis. One day you can do this, and then the next day you can't. And then the next day, no, you can do that. And now it's just an ever-changing model. And if I didn't have the staff that I have, I don't think that I would have made it, because they have made it so much less stressful on my husband and I to continue on and to change this business model and to make it work. And we've been very blessed. We've been very fortunate.
Yeah.
I want to say the hardest thing that I have had to deal with all of this is not seeing my staff on a daily basis. I've missed them all so much. They're like my family.
Oh.
They are.
So let's meet some of that family. We have Brittany and Laura, right? So Brittany is in charge of the things they're putting in place to keep us safe to come into their restaurant and to come back to dining. Brittany, can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing?
So during the last week, we started coming up with ideas and researching what we needed to do. We had a staff meeting yesterday going over all of our new regulations that we have to follow, including wearing masks. We've created an entrance and an exit pathway. We have reformulated our dining room to be able to accommodate the 6-foot distancing policies. We're still in the process of building some things in the dining room that go with splitting and dividing the booths so that we can utilize as many tables as possible.
Who's making those?
Which my fiance's in the process of trying to build. But really it's just about, we had a big talk about just everybody throwing out ideas, asking questions, just learning like what we're allowed to do, what we're not allowed to do, and just the proper way to do things and handle certain situations that come up. Because honestly, it's a learning experience for us all. We've never been in this situation or anything close to it before. So,
do you feel like you have a good grip on how to keep your customers safe? Like, do you feel like your diners will be safe if they come in?
Absolutely.
That's good to hear.
We have even some new, stronger sanitizers that we're using. We have someone that is assigned to sanitizing surfaces every day. In intervals, we are washing our hands in 30-minute intervals where everyone has to go wash their hands. We're all wearing the masks. We have everyone in the kitchen and handling the food is wearing gloves. Servers are not wearing gloves. We're just hand washing as much as possible, which is what from our research says is the best thing to do. And then we have, anytime we handle cash, we have to put gloves on.
So it sounds like you're really confident with having customers come back in here, which is really good for the restaurant, I find, because not only have you guys, like, you've been hit hard by this pandemic, but you haven't just been backing off. You've been helping the community through this.
Yes, we have.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about that, or do you want us to go over to Laura?
Well, I'll start, and then we'll hand it over to Laura. But one of the things that we wanted to do was, especially at the very beginning, when we knew that this was all a big question. We didn't know how fast this was going to escalate, how much help our frontline workers were going to need. So we started trying everything we could to get food to fire stations, police stations, the hospitals, even Kroger and the other grocery stores, because they've got people that are there 24/7 restocking and stocking and restocking and stocking. And it's an ever-changing way that we need to help our community. And then Laura, my wonderful catering manager, who has reached out to many contacts and has provided so many meals to hospitals and COVID units and frontline workers. She came up with this brilliant idea. It's called our Frontline Donation, And I'm going to let her tell you because it's her idea and I don't want to steal her thunder.
All right, Laura, can you tell us a little about this idea and how customers, if they don't feel safe coming in the restaurant or if they have reasons not to, how they can still contribute to this?
Absolutely. So when I started here, I was just overwhelmed and overjoyed with the sense of community and giving back that this restaurant had already established. And I'm just so blessed to be a part of that. When this all started, we did already have a very strong urge to go support our frontline workers. And we actually had some of our community members reach out to us on a personal basis and ask if they could personally donate to the hospitals, to rehabilitation centers, to nursing homes. And that got me thinking and inspired. We do everything that we can as a store, but being a small business, we don't have the means to expand it as much as we might have liked. So what we've been asking is for the community to just, every time they place a carryout order, we give them the option on our online ordering system to donate to that frontline cause. So that way you can add, $5, $10, whatever you'd like to your meal, and 100% of the funds collected go towards feeding those workers. So once we get a budget established, I reach out to some of my contacts, friends, community members that I know personally, and just ask if we can coordinate some sort of donation. We've been, like I said, to nursing homes. We did a police station donation. We've donated to Children's Hospital, to their COVID unit. We have a donation set up from Mount Carmel East to their COVID unit later next week. And we're just, like I said, we're just keeping a close eye on places that we can go and making sure that we're very active in getting those people fed.
Do you have an amount that you guys have raised so far in donations?
I'm actually looking that up
You're
right
looking
now.
that up right now?
I think it's around $650.
It might be a little more than that, but I can give you an up-to-date answer on that here in just a second.
And what are your business hours right now? So if people want to come in for carryout and add to that donation and help fund food for these frontline workers, what hours are you open?
Absolutely. We're open every day, 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Like I said, you are welcome to make an online order, and when checking out, you are prompted if you would like to make this donation. You are also free to let your server know during your dine-in experience that you want to add a donation to your check, whatever amount comfortable.
That's really exciting. So people can come in, they can get a good meal, and they can also continue to help those that are really fighting this on the front line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as of today, as of right now, we're at $685 that we've had people donate, and we've been running this for maybe 3 or 4 weeks. So yes,
That's incredible.
$685.
Roughly how many meals is that? Like if you were to translate that into food that you've been able to donate?
It's around 70.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So we focus, when we do hospital donations, we try to focus on one unit at a time, which is roughly anywhere between 20 to 30 employees on a shift that we're feeding.
Right. So if you want to continue to help our small businesses, we're here at Sunny Street Cafe, and I'm going to turn it to Laura so you can see her shirt on Dublin. We're right next to the Kroger on, is this Perimeter Drive?
It's actually off of Avery Road.
Avery Road.
Our physical address is Hospital Drive.
Okay, so we're right on Hospital Drive. So you can order online, you can come in if you feel comfortable, and then say hi to Kate when you come here. If you see Laura, make sure you tell her thank you for all the good work she's been doing.
And Brittany.
And Brittany. Brittany had to sneak away for a second. So Brittany's keeping us safe. All right, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.